Hello, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Udy, and I go by UdyOnTheGlo here and on my other social media platforms. So make sure you subscribe to me here and follow me there. Go ahead, hit that bell. I'll wait. Today's video, we're keeping it simple. We're keeping it easy. We will be styling looks with just 3 colors. Those colors are going to be shades of white, black, and anything neutral. These are going to be looks that you can really tweak to wear year round. But when I really thought about it, we're moving from summer to fall, and I was like, you know what? I have a pin board perfect for that. So if you're someone who's a minimalist, or you want to try more minimalistic looks, or really, if you're someone who doesn't want decision fatigue, you just want to throw on easy outfits, look effortless, and head out the door, this video is for you. So stay tuned. All right, so I'm pulling up my notes. Okay, one thought I had the other day, I was putting together this outfit for like a conference kind of thing. I was like, I need pantyhose to wear with this outfit. And then I really started thinking, when was the last time I wore pantyhose? Like hosiery, all of that. And I could not remember. It's interesting, like, is that like a dying kind of thing? Because I grew up always wearing them. So like, when was the last time you had to wear pantyhose? And I mean, not to church. If you go to church, it low-key can be a given depending on the kind of church you go to. When's the last time you had to go somewhere and you're like, you know what, I need pantyhose? Because it really had me think, I didn't even know where to even get them for a second. Then I remember I used to get them from... Anyway, back to this video. So I have quite a few looks that I have saved, and we're also just going to be recreating with some of the pieces I own. With that, I'm not sure how long this video will be, so go ahead and get your snacks, get your drinks, get comfortable, and we're going to dive right in. So starting off real easy, I have 2 style inspos for this very first look, and it's really a casual, effortless, heading out, errand kind of thing. This is what I wear when I'm like, you know what, I'm going to be in the city or somewhere nice, just doing some casual errands, but I still want to look like I put some effort into my look. You know how you dress, you like, you never know who you might meet that day. You still want to look like somebody. This is what I'm wearing. So for this, we're starting off with a black top on top. And I feel like I'm going to reference my summer essentials quite a bit because it's really just staple pieces. So we're going to start off with what I want to call the trifecta. Now, this is a little bit of reach. This is a little bit of reach, but allow it. So when I say the trifecta of tops, what I mean is something that has no sleeves, 1 sleeve, 2 sleeves. Hear me out. It's a little bit of a reach. So with that, something that has no sleeves, I'm thinking of something like a sleeveless mock net. Something that has 1 sleeve, I'm thinking about asymmetric action. That's what I'm thinking about. That asymmetric where you just have 1 shoulder out. And 2 sleeves, again, this is a reach, but something like a tank top or a camisole, that's what I'm thinking about. So once you have those basics, I feel like you can achieve a lot of the looks I'm going to be talking about. So I'm going to show you a couple examples. So for this is what I mean, like with a sleeveless something, and it has like the mock neck up top. For the 1 sleeve, it's going to be that asymmetrical look. It's something that's a tad bit sensual, but in control, still effortless, but a little bit elevated when you have that 1 shoulder out. And depending on where you like pull the top up, whatever, it's not too revealing either. This is something that I feel like works on many body types. And I feel like it's been picking up a lot through the summer. So if you haven't tried one, go ahead and get you something that has that 1 shoulder out, show that little clavicle, show that bone, show that, give them some shoulder. Give them some shoulder. And if you're not too comfortable, you can always put a shirt, a cardigan over it. So you have the 1 sleeve. Then we also have tapes. So I have this cow neck drape camisole. This is from River Island via ASOS. And I also have this tank, just a basic tank that I also got from ASOS. So I just want to show you guys that. Let me put these back. So that is a trifecta. With that, we're going to grab some trousers, some pants, something with a little bit of tailoring, a little bit of shape that's off-white to get this look. So with that, I have 2 options. This first pair of pants, I thrifted these, and these are actually lined. I love pants that are lined. They're very hard to find, like on the affordable end these days, that are of a good quality. So if you're looking for trousers that have that touch to it, I would say thrift or a consignment. And if not, I also have these pants, and don't mind them if they look some type of way. These are little texture to them, and they're tapered at the bottom. These I got from H&M. So again, like if you don't have time, or like, you know, thrifting or secondhand isn't really your thing, you can look to other stores for options. Depending on where you go, the quality might not be the best, it might not be lined, or you're going to be spending a little bit more. But another tip, I don't know if you guys can tell, I have these pants inside out on my hanger. So if you have lighter clothes, this is something I do when I travel and in my closet. For my lighter clothes, sometimes I put them on a hanger or pack them inside out, just so if something were to get on them and stain them, it's not on the front, and you know, it's kind of hidden away. So that's just like a random tip. But let me put these back. So with that, you have the trifecta on top, any type of black top that you have an off-white bottom, trousers, pants, whatever fits you the best. And on the feet, you can do whatever you want. For me, to keep things simple, I would go the route of doing something like a 2-strap sandal, something like a Birkenstock, that kind of style. Or something that's flat form, something that's like a flat form flip flop. And now with the season changing, I feel like this is the time that if you have sandals that have a little bit of fur or shirling in them, this is the time to bring those out. And as far as handbags go, I would also keep it simple, either black or either cream, off-white, something like that. With this look, I would actually reach for, and it's not over here. Really? Where is it? So for a handbag, if I was doing something off-white, I would reach for this bag right here. This is more on the affordable side. I got this from Burlington. When I saw it, I immediately just started smiling because it reminded me, or at least I felt like it was a dupe for the Saint Laurent Nikki bag. Love the feel of it. It gives me the same effect. So something like this to complete the look. Or you can go for a tote, something also black or cream, sticking to the color scheme. The whole idea of this video is sticking to whites, blacks, and neutrals. However, you get a little bit bored. With this outfit, since it's like a casual number, you can add a pop of color. So of the bags that I have that have color to them, I would reach for either my Jacu in this like khaki color, or I would reach for my Coach Pillow Tabby. This is a sun-kissed orange color. You know, something to spice it up a little bit. It still kind of goes with our color scheme, but you know, if you get a little bored. This next look, I want to call it the happy hour. This is more so if you're grabbing lunch or if you're off the clock and you're like, I want to wrap up a few things and put a couple ideas together. You might go to a coffee shop, do a little work on a couple tasks. This is the outfit that I would be wearing. So we're going to start off with an oversized white top. You guys know how I feel about those. My recommendations for good oversized tops is shop in the men's section. You're going to find it there. Next, on the bottom of this look, we have these pleated pants. Sometimes they're referred to as plisse or plisse. I'm not sure how to pronounce it, but you guys know the ones. With that, I have my go-to oversized white top. What I'm going to do is I'm going to grab these pants. Now, these pants I got many years ago. Probably got these in like 2015, 2016. Mine still has a tag on it. I got it from DD's discount for $8. First off, I'm seeing a lot of this style everywhere, your TJ Maxx's. So these are within reach if you want to find something similar to this. However, I don't expect everyone to have this in their closet. So if you don't have something that kind of has this pleated texture going on, anything that's like a shade of brown will do. So I actually have these pants. These are actually from Zara, but they kind of have that tailored look. Again, it's not exactly the same, but you still get that look. I'm still in the market for some. I still want some that have like lining to them. But again, to get the look, anything that's like a shade of brown will do. Let me put these back. And with that, we see she's carrying a black bag. So let me see. I feel like the closest bag I have to that is this bag. Now, I got this bag, I think I got this bag from Ross many years ago again, and I think I've only worn it once, so maybe I need to let this go. But I was drawn to it mainly because of this top handle. I tend to like bags that aren't like your traditional shape, but have a little something extra to them. So I have this, if I wanted to, you know, do something a little bit similar. I don't know if I'm gonna keep this because I only wore this bag once. It's just been literally collecting dust in my closet. But anyway, to get the look, any black bag you have will do. So what we have so far is an oversized white top, something brown on the bottom as far as your pants go, something simple on the feet. Now, to take it up to another notch, what you're gonna do is add a blazer. Add a black blazer on top, and that's just going to add another element to your look, or just something you can hold on to in case the temperature drops or where you go is a little bit too cool. You always have your blazer to add on, and it just falls together. So I have two inspos for that. One of these is Duatu. Please excuse me about saying the name wrong, but she is someone who I really, really like in terms of content for minimal looks, and just her eye, her aesthetic, I love it all. So if you're looking for more inspiration, I would recommend following her. But yeah, same thing. Just add the blazer on top and you have another component to the look. Okay. For this next look, I'm going to call it sun out, legs out. As you're transitioning from summer to fall, you're going to have those days where it's still warm outside. Here in Atlanta, it's hot. All this fall talk, I'm like, I just got comfortable in the summer and we already talking about fall. What? I feel like we'd be rushing in the fall. But with this look, we have a very simple and easy to do look. We have the oversized top, something I feel like is a staple in any wardrobe. And while you're at it, go ahead and get you a black oversized and cover all your bases. We're also wearing a bralette. I am all for it. However, if that's not quite your speed, one of the things I would do, I will pull my mock neck top out. Now my mock neck, I got that from Primark. And it was like super last minute because I forgot to bring the item I was supposed to wear. I don't know what they put in that fabric, but that fabric will have me sweating. Like low key, it's like a fall winter piece for me because I can't wear it in the dead of summer. I'm gonna be too hot, be honest. But I'm gonna grab my mock neck top, and I'm also gonna grab some tailored shorts. Now these I got from Shein. If you want to try out a new style and you're not quite ready to commit to that look, find some cheaper alternatives and see how you like them, see how they hold up. These are like a faux leather finish, and these hold up really well. So I found these, I'm like, I'm gonna stick to them. So I have the shorts with the mock neck. You can wear that as is. You can add another element by putting your oversized top on top, and then I'm gonna keep the feet simple, but I would go for something that has a slight platform to it, just because I feel like with your legs already out, something with a platform, at least for me, I feel like it elongates my legs, make my legs look a little bit longer, and also give me that height. For this, I will grab a black bag. I actually have this black clutch that I got, I think from Burlington for like $10. I like wearing this on like a date night or something simple. It also has a chain so I can crossbody it, keep it under the arm, something simple. When it comes to clutches, especially your evening clutches, at least for me, one, I'm not wearing them that often, and two, you can find really quality ones from your TJ Maxx, your Ross, that really will still give you that look for like under $25. So that's just another shopping tip for me. And if I wasn't gonna go for this, my other option would be my Lulu. I have it in a small. Again, it's still gonna give me that look. I can wear this as a shoulder bag and keep it pushing. And just for reference, I also wore a similar outfit on vacation, but on the inside I wore a khaki sage color bodysuit. So you can do this multiple ways. Now it's time for the sporty athleisure looks. And I have several ways for us to style this. So we're gonna keep some of the elements from the previous outfit. So the outer oversized blouse, we're gonna keep that. And we're also gonna keep the black inner base, whether you're doing a bralette or a black top underneath. Where we're gonna change it is on the bottom. Here's when you're gonna throw in your biker shorts. If you don't want to wear biker shorts or it's a little bit cold, you can also go for a legging here. And then we can keep the same shoes. With this look, I would prefer black sandals at the bottom. That's just me, but do whatever works for you. And another way you can go about getting this athleisure sporty look, we're gonna take off the oversized blouse and put on an oversized sweatshirt or hoodie, whatever works for you. And it's gonna give you that sleek black base. After that, you can add on your sneakers or your sandals. Then you can add something that can be cross-bodied or worn across the chest. So whether it's a crossbody bag or a fanny pack, something that gives you a little bit of that edge, since we are giving an athleisure look. And lastly, I feel like to really complete this look, you need some blockers. And when I say blockers, I mean all black sunglasses where people can't see your eyes so you can be nosy, those kind of sunglasses. So I actually have a pair. Let me show you. These off Amazon. Something simple, not too much. You don't have to break the bank. Something simple. If you want, you can go for designer shade. I always recommend, if you are looking for designer sunglasses but you kind of want to get a little discount, nice little deal, Nordstrom Rack. And who else? In Saks Off sometimes has some really good deals on sunglasses if that's what you're looking for. But otherwise, if you're trying to save up them coins, Amazon got you covered. Next up, I have another casual everyday look, but I have different variations of them, so walk with me. So these two looks give a very much, my life is in order, I'm put together. I didn't think too much, I just tossed something on, left the house, and I look effortless. So again, we have the oversized top. You're gonna hear me keep talking about this top because it truly is a staple piece. As you can see, we've already worked it into multiple looks. Get you an oversized white top. So we have the oversized white top. And then you can take it two different ways on the bottom. You can wear something fitted like a skinny jean or a legging, or you can go for a wide or straight leg trouser. Either way is gonna give you somewhat of a put together look depending on how you proportion and size things and how you style it. But one of the ways you can add another element, add another dimension, because white and black together, depending on how it's done, it can get a little bit boring, let's be real. But one of the ways you can kind of break up the monotony is draping a sweater over the shoulders. So this next picture, she's wearing stripes and it adds a little bit of detail, it adds a little bit of pattern, it has its special touch to the look. That layering effect gives you just another element to the outfit, so it's not just a white top and black pants. And also, if you don't have stripes, you can just wear any sweater that you have. For me, based on my closet, I would add one of my brown sweatshirts to the look to give me that extra piece. So this next look I want to call a business casual or corporate baddie. If anything, it reminds me of the world of Suits. Not too long ago, Suits was added to Netflix and I definitely binge watched the whole thing. And I realized that show is really the foundation of my ideas around corporate wear and minimal looks. So, oh no, how did it die? Y'all, what is going on? It's plugged in. Oh my God. This top is everything for me. It's the texture, it's the ruffles, it's the frills. Like, this is the way I would approach ruffles and frills. I just love everything about it. However, do I own it? No. Do I expect you to own it? Now, if you have it, I'm a little bit jealous. I'm a little bit jealous. However, I can't believe my iPad just died. However, even though I don't have that in my closet, I have something similar. I have this cow neck top that I got from Misguided. Love this so much and it's made so well. This gives me a similar look, although it doesn't have all the ruffles, but that basic silhouette of it being sleeveless, having a lower neck, and some of this draping still kind of gives you that feel, that vibe, that look. With that, I'll pair it with a pair of straight leg black slacks. So I have these, which I love so much. I actually got these from H&M on sale. Really great deal, but the fabric is amazing. I feel like H&M is a great place to start if you're looking for corporate wear. H&M, keep an eye out for their business casual. They have some great pieces, especially when they have their end of year and then like the middle of the year sales. You can find some great stuff. Then on the feet, I would go the route of a black sandal heel or a gold heel. Let me show you what I got. I have these. I think I got these on AliExpress, but I love a square toe. And I also have these brown shoes from Steve Madden. Surprisingly, these fit to size and they're actually comfortable, which is just like almost unheard of with Steve Madden. Typically the sizing is off or they're like the most painful shoes you'll ever wear. These are different. These are made different. So I would put these on the feet. You can also go the route of a pointed toe shoe. For me personally, I prefer a pointed toe sling back kitten heel. And one thing about it, me and my kitten heel's gonna be okay. I feel like sometimes kitten heels get shamed, but that pointed toe sling back will stand the test of time. It's gonna make you look put together. It's gonna make you look demure. And if anything, you're probably gonna be comfortable. So don't let anybody shame you about your kitten heels, unless you got the kitten heels that look like Bertha's. Like, I can't help you in that department. But the pointed toe sling back is something that I love, that's comfortable. And honestly, depending on how you style it, it can give you a little bit of edge to your look. So don't let nobody shame you about your kitten heels. I'm just saying. So with this look, depending on where I'm going, I'll add a nice little clutch to it. So I have this clutch. I've had it for many, many years. I think I got this from a Burlington. Super simple, super nice, super chic. Like I said, I've had it for years. There's not much wear and tear on this. It gets the job done. So I'll probably go the clutch route with this. Now another tip. So the last time I wore this outfit, you know, something similar, I was going to like a networking conference event. Things when you're at a networking event, you want people to remember you. So I had my outfit together. I felt comfortable. It was giving business casual, but I felt like I needed a little something extra. I need something to jazz it up. So what I ended up doing, I wore this headband. This headband I got off Amazon. All of a sudden, no one knew what a headband was. People are like, oh my gosh, what is that? Is that a crown? I love your crown. It's a headband. The thing about it, it's sparkly. People like sparkle. Gonna catch people's attention. But it added another something to my outfit. In a networking setting, not only did me wearing this headband take my looks to another level or just added something to catch the eye, this started conversations before I could start conversation. It ended up being a talking point. Sometimes people thought me like, oh my gosh, I love that thing on your head. Again, it's a headband. It's a headband. But you know, people like sparkle. People like some little extra. No one else in the event had this kind of headband. So if you're in a networking space or something conferencing, sometimes have a little something extra. Have a little something extra that makes you stand out. It isn't forced. But the idea when you're in those settings, you want to be able to make conversation and you also want to be remembered. There are people who probably remember because they're like, oh, the girl who had the crown. Small touches like that can really help you start conversations, especially if you feel introverted or things like that. I'm an introvert, but if I need a network and I know what I'm networking about, all of that goes out the window. Like if you meet me in that setting, you probably wouldn't think that. But yeah, have something that makes you stand out. I'm just saying. Okay, this is all talk about. I did something similar in an interviewing process. So with that, it was like a sea of everybody wearing black, everybody wearing navy, da da da. The company colors included red, so I came in a red blazer. How many people were there in a red blazer? Just me. So I stood out. I stood out so much people thought I already worked there. So it's some small touches. I'm just throwing it out there. See what works for you. Next up, we're getting into honorable mentions. And I'm gonna start with a scene from Angela Bassett. One thing about it, Waiting to Exhale is a phenomenal movie. And Angela Bassett, as was it Bernadette? I think it was Bernadine, was everything. And one of the scenes that stay in my head rent free is when she set that car on fire. It resonated with my soul. In that scene, there's a point where she said, "Get so sick and get out." When I tell you, there are so many scenes from that movie that are rent free in my head. It was very Lisa Left Eye coded of her. I'm not mad. Whatever that says about me, I guess. But that is one of my favorite scenes from the movie. And also the other scene where Loretta Devine was trying to invite the new neighbor over for dinner and then she walked away. Those are the two favorite scenes from that movie. There are more. If you guys have any other favorites, leave them down in the comments down below because I'm gonna have to go watch the movie after this. But back to the fashion, back to the fashion. The thing about this look, I think this was just her dressing up. I think she's actually wearing undergarments with a dressing robe. However, it is on my bucket list of outfits I need to recreate. And if you want to recreate this, the way you can go about that, you can go about this with wearing a lace bodysuit, lace top. If that's too revealing for you, you can go the route of getting one of those camisoles that have the lace lining on the top. Then you can throw on some type of satin or silk skirt and then throw on a duster coat. Now with a duster, I would pay attention to something that can really catch the wind. So something like a chiffon or something in that area where if the wind blows, you know, you have the duster going behind you. I think that would be a look. I love that movie and I feel like they need to give Angela Bassett her thing. Y'all heard about the honorary Oscar? How do you feel about that? Like, I mean, that's honorary. I feel away. I don't know if that will completely resolve how I feel. It's something, but I feel like she's been snubbed, honestly. Just to add in a few more looks for you guys, it kind of matched the color scheme of our white, black, neutral. These looks are inverts or opposites of some of the things we talked about. But what I like about these next two looks, I feel like they're an amazing combination of feminine and masculine shapes, lines, all of that. So one of the things you can do, grab your oversized black blazer, put on the base, which you have on the inside, can be a beige bralette with a beige maxi skirt or a black bralette or top with a beige maxi skirt. So one of the things for me, I don't have a maxi skirt kind of like this. So if you don't have that, it's not a deal breaker. You can throw on your off-white pants and trousers to still get that same look as we kind of did before. Or if you happen to have a dress that is beige or black, throw that underneath your blazer, you're getting a similar look. And these next two looks are similar with the black on top and beige on the bottom. We have the oversized black button-down shirt, which you might as well go ahead and look for while you're getting your white one, beige on the bottom. We also have a black shirt with a statement puff sleeve. A statement top is something nice to have in your wardrobe. If you don't have anything to wear, that will be the focal piece. That will be the statement. So you just toss that on whether you're wearing jeans, trousers, a skirt. It's gonna look like you did something. So it doesn't hurt to have a statement shirt with some outrageous, exaggerated sleeves. It's gonna serve a purpose for you. Now this next look, you guys know I love a good set. If you didn't know, now you know. Again, we're back with that pleated. Is it plissé or please? I honestly don't know. But these sets are readily available many places. Whether you want it with the texture and pleats or something plain, grab you a set. As we can see here, she kept it really simple. She has this kind of ivory beigeish color and she just kept it simple with black accessories. Simple, you look put together, you're good to go. And honestly, if you have a set like this, you can wear it as separate. You can wear the shirt on its own, you can wear the pants on its own, and already you're able to achieve majority of the looks we talked about. So if you ain't got one, I mean, you better go get you some. I'm just saying. My final look that I want to share with you guys. This look has been in my head rent-free for several months. I started this pin board maybe sometime last year. This look has been in my head since last year. It's mainly because of the greatness and effortlessness of this entire look. First off, we have the Loewe inflated sunnies up top. Okay. Then we have the black diesel mini bag. I think this picture is what made me start looking at diesel bags even more. I was convinced I needed a mini diesel bag in black, all black, because of her. Then we have this off-white blazer. And I'm gonna tell you right now, this blazer is what got me back in the thrift store this year. Because I was like, I need something off-white, and I still haven't found it. But when I find this blazer, it's done. It's done. Then we have the mesh top. We have the texture with the mesh top. And it looks like she probably has like a black bralette peeking through. Beautiful. Then we have the swirled and curled braids. Honestly, you can't tell her nothing. You honestly can't. And I'm not sure what she has on the bottom, but I'm sure it's hidden. All of the pieces we mentioned prior, in the white, black, or neutral, some sort of brown, all of those would complete this outfit on the bottom because we're just sticking to that color scheme. So I don't know who she is, but I feel like we should be good girlfriends. That's how I feel. So that wraps up today's video. I was really hoping to give you guys some really easy and elevated looks to put together that look effortless. These are things that you can wear from the summer transition to fall, or make your tweaks here and there to wear it year round, while sticking to just 3 colors to kind of reduce some of that decision fatigue. I'm also hoping we're all feeling good physically, mentally, and spiritually. And if not, I hope you get to a good place, especially with the season change. If you know, you know. So with that said, I'm going to make sure I release some videos for you guys to check out on the screen. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing and tell a friend and tell a friend like telephone. But until next time, bye guys. Where is my... This is what I'll be talking about. Okay, here we go. No, why is it not? Okay, whatever. I forgot to put my do not disturb on. Why my cousin calling me? I'm gonna call you back.